Hey everybody, welcome to our final survival blog for the semester. Today I think the skill that we're going to be demonstrating to show off that we've learned something this semester and actually utilize survival skills from the books that we read and all the discussion posts we had. I'm going to be bringing it back to the car posts that we had earlier in the semester and elaborating further to talk about some of the more important things that you should know when operating your car for survival purposes, whether it's to keep your car in tip-top shape or ready for an emergency situation. So let's get right into it. First thing we're going to be talking about is tire pressure. Tire pressure is extremely important when driving around your vehicle, whether it's a non-emergency moment or it is, because it can make your situation an emergency really, really quick. When your tire blows out, you can lose control on the road and it could lead to, serious injury or death. So when we are going to check our tire pressure, the first thing we do always is we're gonna go ahead and feel on the tire itself to see if it's feeling firm. I just got my tires replaced, so I know that the tire pressure is good. But if we were at a machine or if we were using our tire pump, we would let out a little bit of air from this little nozzle right here. And if the air comes out very slowly, there's a chance that we might have too much air in the tire. And if the air comes out too fast, it might mean that we don't have enough air in the tire. Another way to find out the exact PSI of the tire that you're going to need for your vehicle is when you open the door of most vehicles, there's going to be a little tag in here that's going to give you your tire size, your pressure, which my PSI should always be at around 32 pounds per square inch. It's going to tell you your exact diameters of your spare tire and a couple of other information about your car, like how many people it can seat in the front and back, and some other stuff that will be on the manual, the owner's manual. Next thing we are going to get into is oil. So this is a really important one. I am currently 500 miles behind my oil change that I should be getting done. The car will give you an indicator on your dashboard here or in your screen if you have one, and it will let you know if you've gone over your oil lifetime. I recommend for newer model cars like a Honda Civic or any kind of hybrid car, make sure that you're getting the correct oil. Sometimes synthetic oil is more important or is better for those kind of newer vehicles. Definitely make sure you do some research on your vehicle specifically to find out which oil it takes. Learning to do an oil change yourself is really important. You should always have a jack to bump up your car. I have one below my spare tire in the back. And speaking of spare tires and turning on the car in general, we are going to move on to jumper cables. So it is really important that you have a set of jumper cables. I have a emergency generator jumper cable that if I hook it up to any power source, it'll be able to essentially act as a battery and charge up my battery in my car again. So I don't need another vehicle. But I also have a jack in here and standard jumper cables somewhere. Uh-oh. They might be actually on this side of the vehicle in the back. Or not. I have to find those. I do have another set of jumper cables for actual for hooking up to another person's car, but it's really important to know how to clip the jumper cables on and where to clip them on, how to even open up the hood of your car. So when you get into your car, most people only ever look to see for a button on changing or opening the trunk, but there's usually a little pull tab down here. And if you pull that, the hood of your car will pop up and you can feel around under here and you're going to find a little flap. You move that to the side and that will allow you to lift up your hood. And then if you don't have another person to hold up your hood, most inside of the engine bays have a little clip here that you would put right there to hold up your hood of your car. So once you're in here, there's a couple of things that you should know about. This is where your battery's at. where you see the plus, and then these little bolts over here are the negative, the black. Always gonna wanna hook up red here and black there, and then vice versa onto the other vehicle. This is where your oil is. If you were to do your oil change, you would have to lift up your car as well. It's a more complicated process, but it's very important to know how to do it. I can't demonstrate right now in the entire, I can't take the whole entire rest of the video to do it. Last thing we're gonna talk about, wiper fluid. You always wanna make sure this is topped up and full, because if it is raining or sleek, or there's bugs all over your windshield and it's altering your visibility, you can be in a dangerous situation that you don't want to be. So I'm running out of time. Those are just some of the key things that I think you should always try and make sure you check up on all the time to ensure your ability to survive while driving around your vehicle. And other than that, I hope you guys have a great rest of the semester. Thank you so much for all of your time, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video.